This is the beginning of their new forever. They want to spend the rest of their lives together, and they want to make it official. Today, Nick and Leah are getting married. To be a part of this day for me, which to me feels like a long time coming, is perfect. This couple felt a very special spark early on, and it grew quickly. The very first time Nick told me about Leah, it was a very brief conversation over a phone in summer of 2010. It went something like this. Hey Ken, I met this girl while riding in a biking group today, and she kicked my ass. It was so hot. I'm not even sure he knew her name at that point in time. A few months later, in October, I get another phone call from Nick. Hey Ken, you remember that girl I told you about a few months back who kicked my butt in the biking? I didn't. Well, today I was going to the climbing gym with Ben Rubin, and she happened to be there climbing with Chris Romano. She bikes and climbs. She's so hot. A few days later, they had drinks at a party at Leah's house. He called and told me all about it and how much fun he had. 2 weeks after that, they went on a running date, not the official first date. I got another phone call though. Kent, she bikes, she climbs, and she runs? A couple of days later, their first official date, Nick cooked Leah a 5-bean chili and bulgur wheat, with bulgur wheat and lentils. They remember this very well. Nick told me after that night what an amazing time that this girl, that he had with this girl, Leah. Finally knew her name. Over the next 3 weeks, I heard about Leah again and again and again. On Nick's birthday, he called me and he said that they were officially boyfriend and girlfriend. And not only that, but that they'd be spending a weekend away with Leah's parents. And I said, Nick, seems a little fast, don't you think? Just met this girl a few weeks ago. And he was confident. He said, no, she's an amazing girl, and she's told me all about her amazing family. I'm really excited to meet them and really happy. Every time I and Nick spoke, and we did regularly, Leah would come up, and I could really tell just how excited he was. I felt that this was something special. I've corroborated that very similar conversations were happening between Leah and her sister Camille early on in this relationship. I'm paraphrasing. Leah told me right after the first time they went out, she wouldn't stop talking about it. Then they'd go out just one time and she'd keep talking about it again and again and again. Then when Nick asked her to be his girlfriend, the very next day Leah asked him if he wanted to meet her family. And he said yes, and she was so excited about how happy he was to do that. Over the last 660 days since their first date, they've connected their lives together. Their mutual, growing excitement and love hasn't slowed down a bit. 3 months in, Nick began saying things to me like, I really feel like Leah's perfect. 6 months in, it was, Kent, you're gonna think this is crazy, but I kind of think that this might be the one. 9 months in, it was, I've been feeling this way for a very long time, and I want to spend the rest of my life with Leah. Once again, stories from the Hansen family corroborate this obsession.